what to do from here.
And then I can finally do my intro. Oh, fuck, it's on. Everyone.
Oh, it is on. Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Our Anime Podcast. We're talking about spring 2016.
I totally thought you were going to say 2015.
Yeah, I also thought so too, man. Fuck, even like 5 months afterwards, my dates are still messed up. Anyways, we're gonna give you guys our amazing impressions of, you know, the greatest shows of the season. Big order, by the way, just in case you didn't know. We're gonna tell you what we liked, what we disliked. We're gonna talk about potentials of the shows. You know, we're gonna meme a bit because yeah, we like memes.
We do like memes.
Same to be. Anyways, we got a new member, guys.
And it's a girl!
You thought you got a king, but it's actually a girl. Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you.
Are we?
Kind of.
Are we, though?
I guess.
Yeah.
I think so. It's nice to have... We basically... Nick is kind of busy, so we replaced him with another dank memer.
Yeah.
It seems.
One Nick for a not
Yeah.
Nick. Close enough.
Yeah.
Anyways, so let's run through the rest of our crew. There's Becker with the fucking lewd face.
Ah! Hey, what's up?
Wow, man, thanks for ruining my eardrums.
You're welcome.
What the fuck?
Well, that was just rude. Jeez.
Oh my god. Okay, and we got Smurf,
Hey.
Zuka.
Hey, I'm trying not to talk about JoJo, but I can't make any promises.
Just
Don't
can't
worry,
control
man. We still
yourself,
love
man.
Kind of.
Oh.
You have these
Make one of
urges.
us.
You got a feeling so complicated.
I feel you.
And there's me, Dude Man. I'm not gonna say shit because no one knows who the fuck I am, but whatever.
Pretty sure we do. I think we've gone over this before.
You've done this every time you host a podcast. Like
I know,
like
but-
literally every
But
time.
Who fucking even watches the podcast and remembers my name? Let's be honest here, guys.
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm just a random dude.
Man.
Username checks out.
Dude.
Alright, so let's get started. Let's talk about probably one of the more popular shows this season, Re:Zero. Basically, Konosuba, but serious. So,
I think
Yeah.
this is actually a show that Konosuba is parodying, which is
Yeah.
weird because we got the parody before we got the actual show.
yeah.
Yep.
At least what I read on A was that the authors know each other, and while Re:Zero came first, I think, Konosuba came afterwards as a parody. I might be wrong. I remember reading this on A, so, you know,
I mean,
don't
take it with a grain
you're
of
on the
salt.
internet. Everybody on the internet is wrong.
Dude, except
Yeah.
me, right, guys?
Right.
Sure.
You mean people tell lies on the internet?
What?
What?
That doesn't happen, right?
People don't
can't
do
have-
that.
Yeah,
No.
because the fucking internet police will get you then. You won't want that. Anyways, so I'm gonna talk about what I liked about Re:Zero because there was a lot to like. Even though it's based off an LN, I can actually stand the MC, which is surprising for, you know, this situation because I read a lot of LNs. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, you
I
continue
don't
to
know
read
why
them?
I'm still reading them. Just
Yeah, I really
Fuck,
like the MC
man.
too. I think he's actually, like, I've heard some people saying that some of his meta comments were kind of cringy, but I thought they were pretty funny. Like, the one times when he's talking, when someone says, think it was something about, like, they can't they have to be dead now. He's like, don't activate that flag. Like, I laugh
yeah.
at that. I thought that was
What are
pretty
you
funny
doing?
and,
You
like,
can't trigger that
not
flag.
too, like, heavy-handed.
I mean that.
Or there's a
happens
point,
every
I think it's the
single
same
time.
episode, he's talking to the villain about what he's going to do, and he's going on and on
Yeah.
and on. He turns to the camera, he's like, hold on folks, I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, my
fourth
stalling,
wall break.
hopefully my stalling gave us enough time. Like, that's just, like, really refreshing and nice to see.
But yeah, I've heard people say that they don't like that he's like an otaku that just happens to be able to hold his own in a fight.
Hey, man. You know what? Sometimes you gotta accept the fact that Japan has otakus. Okay, can't be as legit as everyone else on our anime. Apparently,
Just not.
I mean, remember, anime was made for otakus, not fucking normies.
Fucking normies.
Yeah. So, Becker, what do you like about the?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
That's why I've been pretty quiet for the past 3 minutes.
oh man.
You
Okay,
haven't seen
since you haven't
it.
seen it, what's your impression of it based on what we've said and what others have said?
This is before first impressions. This is 0 impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently
Zero
it sucks because it has an otaku MC. I see a lot of people complain about that shit. That's not having an otaku MC never bothered me, but apparently there's time travel. Is that what it is? Or no? I feel like
Yeah, kind of.
It kind of is. Yeah.
So he has an ability where when he dies, time resets.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically he saves Scumming.
That sounds like a stand power, honestly.
Must be the work of an enemy stand.
How did you bring up JoJo before I did? What?
You know what happens,
what is
man.
this?
But that sounds interesting.
I can't even say what stand it is because it hasn't been in.
Oh, is that an actual? Is that an actual?
Man.
Wow.
At some point,
I could write JoJo.
Some point in the manga.
Okay, well.
But yeah, it
do you
kind
think
of feels like it
Becker?
feels like time travel, but it
Maybe.
actually just feels like he just kind of reset at a checkpoint.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But I think
might.
we'll see, based on
Does it have
these
anything else
first 3
going for it?
episodes.
It has cute girls.
Oh,
just
dude!
Like the other series.
Fucking, let me just add to my plan to watch list right now.
It has a lolly that was a chest wrap.
Dude, go on.
I don't know.
I'm confused at how that stays up, but I won't question it.
Dude, it's kind of like Barbara's chest strap thing from Grimgar. You just kind of just think, why? Why?
Hey man, whatever sells more copies of the light novel.
Hey.
But they don't have pictures.
But
No, they do. They have cover art, and that's where they can put the girl in full frame with all her lewdness.
Alright. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, I think ReZero is all right. There is some problems with it, definitely. I'm not a big fan of. While the MC is this is a weird thing. I like the MC, but I also dislike him because he's very idealistic, just really straightforward about it, and it kind of bugs me. I'm like, no, you can't. No one exists like this. No one.
I'm sure one person does in the world. But I see what you're saying.
No. Because his motivation for a lot of this it's not even remotely believable. It's just straight up, I want to be a really, really good person, and I'm not going to ask for anything in return. I'm just going to do this all out of the selflessness.
Sounds like he's lying through his teeth. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of would prefer some greediness, honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem realistic compared to the rest of his personality.
So how are the other characters in the show? Are they any good?
Okay, so there's a goody two shoes. I'm talking about extreme goody two shoes. She'll heal the enemy. That's kind of fucked up, TBH.
Why does she do that?
Because she's a goody two shoes. I just told you, Becker. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Go on.
And then you got the lolly thief.
Does she steal lollies? Or
no, she is a lolly.
Man. Dude. Go on.
But I think the character that stands out the most, other than the main character, is Elsa.
Elsa. Oh yeah, the gut person.
The Yandere
the
villain.
bowel hunter.
Yeah. Okay. I actually kind of have a problem with some people liking her to an extreme, because she seems sadistic, but at the same time, you have to bring it back down to earth. She's murdering people, guys. You can't like murderers.
I mean, I like Dio.
Kinda terrible. But Dio is fabulous. She is just fluid. Just because she has what? She's fully exposed. She is wearing the tiniest piece of clothing. Her boobs are in your face the whole time. What the fuck?
I see what you're saying. My problem with her... Oh, hit my table. My problem with her is that she seems too powerful for a human. She's just jumping around and moving super fast, and nobody else is near that. And it's
but this is a fantasy world, so it has some excuse.
I guess so. I also don't like how mean she is. I wish she would just be nicer.
This guy have a problem for me, TBH.
I also think the
How
arc
people
with her
like
was
me?
dragged out for way too long.
Really? It was just 3 episodes.
4 episodes. Just
4 episodes.
The double episode.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I still consider that it's still going to be listed as 1 episode in the end. So I think, in terms of like pacing based on how many episodes they have, it still is fine. It's not like it's a detriment. Like
That's true.
If
it was like 1 core, it'd probably be a problem. But
yeah.
Oh, this is 2 core?
It's gonna be. Yeah, it's 2 core.
Yeah.
That's a rare sight in seasonal anime. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
So is this like
anyone else?
So is this planned to adapt the entire light novel? Because that's 2 cores a lot.
Okay.
No, there's a lot of light novel out there. I think there's 15 volumes, 16 volumes.
I think they just finished like 1 volume. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
Jeez.
I've heard that
because the 1 arc was finished.
I heard that there's a manga adaptation too. I think that the manga and the anime are gonna hit like the end of the anime is gonna cover the manga up to that point. I think.
No. I can tell you right now. No, the manga's barely like ahead.
All right then, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, spoilers for anyone who cares about the manga, but there's
care about the
like
manga.
maybe 20 chapters out, so it's not even that much.
Oh, that's not really a spoiler. That's just a
fact.
count.
Yeah. So fuck you if you got offended. God.
Someone will find a way.
And then you're going to be offending other people now too.
God, you're so offensive. You need to tame yourself.
That's fucking hell, man.
You gotta edit that out now.
Okay. What else did people dislike about this?
I think I've covered my problems with it.
I'm just.
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if they're like how the pace goes because they came in really hot
Go
with
on.
it. But I'm kind of nervous that it's gonna like kind of go a bit erased and be like a really strong start, and then kind of like plateau in the middle and get like lose a lot of steam. So just waiting to see how it goes from there. But so far it's pretty good.
Okay.
No complaints.
Yeah,
really.
I see what you're saying with that. I'm kind of worried that it'll be kind of repetitive. Like I don't want him to get like 5 episodes later die and be at the very beginning again.
Yeah, like I hope we reach a new checkpoint. I hope we don't have to like go back to the first save.
I think he probably has reached.
There has to be.
point.
I think
just
it'd
because
be a huge fault.
just because we were thinking of it in the concept of checkpoints. It must mean like once he accomplishes something major, he's in the clear. I imagine his last fight was something major.
Probably.
Well, he didn't die, so that's a good start.
Yeah, good for him, man. He got good.
He did good.
So I think this show has potential. It's definitely something to watch. People like it. People dislike it, but fuck them.
You could say that about literally everything ever. People like it, but people also dislike it.
Man, I'm sorry, I can't say something more profound. Jeez.
Alright, so we should probably move on to the next show. I think we spent plenty of time on this.
This is probably Smurf's favorite of the season, aside from JoJo.
My favorite non-sequel. Yes.
Yes. Boku no Hero Academia.
Can I just add that I haven't seen the show either?
Fuck, why are you even here, Becker?
Because no one else wanted to be in it?
Okay, so I have completely fallen in love with Boku no Hero Academia. It's like a 10 out of 10 for me right now. I'm totally going to read the manga at the end of the season, and I never do that. I've only done that for JoJo and Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't even know why. Nothing's happened. I mean...
Yeah, that's kind of my problem with it so far, is I feel like the first 2 episodes could have been 1 and got really dragged out. But it's still like... But episode 3 was really great. Like, we're starting to see things happen, but like the first 2 episodes were pretty slow.
They were pretty slow. It reminds me a lot of a movie that came out when I was younger that I loved called Sky High.
That's what I've been calling it this whole time.
Oh yeah,
that's what I've been calling it from the very beginning.
Sky High,
and
the anime.
I love Sky, even down to the point where there's the bully who uses fire. Like it's
That's so
it's
true.
Sky High.
Hey Smurf, you want to explain what Sky High is to those who don't actually know about glorious Western?
Like-
I actually haven't seen Sky High, so if you could, please do that.
So Sky High is basically it's a story of a school for superheroes, the main character doesn't have any powers.
And his two
Wow, that's actually...
That sounds kind of retarded. Well,
and
go on.
his two parents are like a huge deal. Like, they're like the biggest superheroes in the world, and he has to live up to their expectations, and then he doesn't have powers, so it's a rough life.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, so I feel like Boku no Hero Academia is kind of doing that, except instead of the big hero being his dad, it's like his mentor.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the same thing. But I think it'll do well. It's been so hyped for a reason, I'm sure. Like, in Weekly Shonen Jump, it's constantly rivaling One Piece for the top spot. So, I mean, it has to get good at some point. Like, really good. And if 30 to 10 for me now, I don't know. What if it passes JoJo, guys? What if it...
No, I don't think so, man. I mean, stands are pretty, fucking amazing.
That's true.
So,
should be pretty amazing.
Should be impossible to beat. I'm on the fence about this series. I'm kind of waiting for it to do something.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what it did in the beginning is really standard. Like, insanely, like, classic stuff. And you could see everything coming, like, a mile away. And I'm not the biggest fan of that, because if it doesn't do anything unique on top of that, it falls flat for me. So far it's just a really standard superhero. Also, one thing I really don't like is some of the reaction faces. I absolutely hated that scene where he was like crying to his mom when he was like, "Oh, I can't have powers." Like, I hated his face there. He was trying to be serious. His face looked retarded. I couldn't even tell what the anime was going for at that point.
And they showed that scene a lot, so you get to see it multiple times.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Like, why? You have two different emotions here that shouldn't be melding, but they decide to meld them anyways because, I don't know. Fuck it. They want reaction faces.
I mean, I can't really say exactly why, but I thought it worked really well. I really liked it. That I don't know. It was like he was crying and trying to accept reality, but there was still that glimmer of hope in the back of his mind.
No.
I liked it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's fine if you did. I was just... I don't understand it, man. Like, why?
But we got the best reaction face when he's super excited to watch the...
That headbanging thing?
What's the video? Yeah.
And then everyone on our anime used that as a reaction image for the next week.
With One Punch Man theme song in the background.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Our anime is filled with casuals, guys. I should just leave.
Next comment face cycle, totally gonna ask Urban for that one.
Oh, it's probably gonna get in TBH.
Especially when I bother him.
Wow, man, nice mod.
Why do you think there's a "It was me, Dio" face?
Well, everyone else was asking for that, so you can't attribute or you can't claim that you were the sole reason it got in.
I can. I might not be right, but I can totally claim.
Then you're a dick. God. Okay. So, Shocking, you want to give more of your thoughts on Boku no Hero Academia?
This sounds kind of bad, but I really haven't seen it. Like, what I've seen, I haven't really had thoughts on it, just because I feel like not enough has happened. Like, you've nailed it perfectly. It's been, like, 2 episodes of nothing, and then the 3rd episode was promising, but I'm still kind of just waiting, and I just don't want to keep, like, waiting for stuff to happen. But, I mean, it shows potential, but I'm waiting for that to turn into something.
Right. It looks like next episode will be, which is episode 4, because we're recording this like a few hours before it actually comes out. It looks like the 4th episode will be something.
Hopefully. I've heard great things about it from a couple users on the subreddit, so I want to like it, I'll be honest. I enjoy good shonens. Like, I really love JoJo, so... one thing, can we talk about this? Why is the bully just so, like, weird as a character? Like, why is he so angry? Why does he hate everything? Why is he such a dick?
I can't tell if he's friends with the guy or not, or if he's, like, they're, like, childhood friends at some point, but they hate each other, and, like, he bullies him, but I can't really tell.
I mean, I've been to a high school. Kids are dicks. Like
people in general are just dicks. I would know. So, I'm a dick.
So I kind of just took it as, I don't know, maybe he has some personal problems that he's just lashing out.
Teenage angst.
Yeah.
But he, like, especially
trying to be
hates
an
the
edgelord.
MC, so is it, like, do they have beef, or is he just being an angsty teen who has beef with the whole world?
Maybe he has, like, maybe he doesn't like to feel attached, and he feels close to the main character, but he doesn't like it.
So he's, like, secretly gay?
I'm literally just making stuff up.
He's secretly gay!
He's fucking gay, oh god!
So, I'm just making stuff up off the top of my head. I'm sure it'll explain it at some point.
And that's where the ship starts.
Oh, okay.
Rip.
Oh, I thought we lost.
Oh, you kind of cut out for a second. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Rip Shaw.
Oh, sorry about that. I said that's.
No problem.
I was like, well, that's where like Smurf's ship starts with them, but there it is.
Okay. So bottom line, Boku no Hero Academia, definitely
watch
a
it.
solidly hyped series. Up to like you to decide whether or not it's worth going through a certain number of episodes before you get to the good stuff. I know a lot of people, if there's like an episode barrier, it can turn them off a series. So it's kind of subjective.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it takes to get to the really good stuff. So
yeah, it looks like the episode barrier will probably be about like 4 episodes for this. So
hopefully, it'd be terrible if it was 6.
Yeah,
that would just be shit. Anyways,
actually, before I just want to say shout out to Packy Iron Man. All right, let's move on to Kiznaiver.
Well, thanks, Becker.
I just want to throw in that one
Had to
meme.
be said.
Oh my god. Okay, so Kiznaiver, trigger show of the season. It's their like,
well,
it's
them one of the trigger shows of the season.
Yeah, but it's them trying to save anime again. Just
are
like
you
they
implying
did
that
in
they
Kill
didn't save anime before? Or like,
no, but anime needs saving all
dude,
the time. So,
what do they need? What do they need saving from though?
It's like Batman. Batman's constantly having to save Gotham. Trigger is constantly having to save anime.
Yeah,
anime should just save itself.
From the supervillains like that are Dean.
Well, no, Dean's
actually a nice guy. Okay,
Dean's becoming an anti-hero at this point.
Dean did nothing wrong.
Oh my god. Anyways, so this show has a really interesting concept, which is that the characters share pain, which might not seem well. It's definitely different from everything else that I've seen or heard of, at least in recent memory.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I've ever seen that has that kind of concept to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus it's has that trigger charm to it with the really weird and crazy. Okay, I want to talk about the art because the OP art is fucking like it's not. It takes me on a trip, man.
I love the OP art.
Like,
I love the OP.
I like the
whirling and shit. Oh my
great.
god,
I
have to watch it.
The OP is my OP for the season, pretty much. Like
it's up there for me. It's Boku no Hero Academia, but
not surprised.
I didn't see. I really like Porno Graffiti, and so I liked him from Fullmetal Alchemist, and I like him here again. But for Kiznaiver, I actually didn't even see the OP or ED for the first episode. Because it aired with the first episode, right? Didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, I saw the first episode at a convention back in March. They didn't
man,
air.
I could have been there,
the opening.
Man.
You could have, but you're having some issues.
We'll just leave it at that.
So I didn't get to see the opening and ending. I only got to see just the episode itself. So I didn't get to see the opening and ending until episode 2. But I really like it. And the show I think has a definite, like you said, it definitely has that trigger charm. I described it as like it looks like Kill la Kill. It has some of the really fast movements.
Looks really triggery, is what you're trying to say.
Like Mako did when she's doing her like Hallelujah.
Yeah,
stuff.
I noticed there's a lot of like the star stuff too, which they seem to put in a lot of their shows as well.
Yeah, it has the comedy. some comedy.
I guess you could call
It's not as
guess you could
it's
call
not
it
as
comedy.
big as like Kill la Kill's comedy, but
Yeah,
like the first episode of Tenga coming or whatever his name is coming flying in and like hitting that guy in the face with his butt and like sitting on him.
man,
Dude,
that's
there's a bunch
disgusting.
of face sitting. It was weird. Oh.
God.
Yeah, he's like
Guys,
the
gotta
common
keep
of
this
the series.
PG-13.
He's totally the Kamino of the series.
Yeah.
And we also we now have the Hisoka of the series too.
We have the Schwing, and we have Guy going full Schwing. We have full Kamina. And
Yeah, I don't know what else
we have Best
need.
Girl.
We do. Yeah.
Pick
Yeah,
related.
I have to say, Best Girl with like jumping off a building for a confession, that was pretty top tier. Like the show might go really down.
Pretty badass.
Pretty
the next
great.
couple
Like,
episodes.
I mean,
That was a
the
pretty great-
other option was death as well, so you have to kind of keep that in mind.
True,
you know.
but it worked out pretty well. Good thing they did not die.
I guess.
That would have been really depressing if they just died at the end of the second episode.
It's like we're done now.
Hey, Matt. It's like Attack on Titan, how all those people wished he died. Oh, fuck, that's a spoiler.
Wow, dude, man.
Guys, I
You
fucked up.
son of a
I fucked
bitch.
Edit it out, Smurf.
It's
please.
me editing it.
Oh, okay. Edit it out, Becker, please.
No.
No.
Oh.
Well, we'll edit it out. anyway.
Anyways,
He'll edit it out.
one thing I want to talk about, while it has that trigger like charm in the art, I'm not a fan of its current characters because a lot of them are cardboard cutouts, and I'm not a fan of that.
What? You don't like Nico? Come on.
Okay, like really, you've seen these character archetypes before in Extreme. I want, and even the first episode or the second episode where they talked about their true weakness, right?
Mhm.
But the one thing they didn't want to reveal to everyone, right? It was stuff that you weren't surprised by.
I was
Like,
pretty surprised.
I was pretty
learned that
surprised.
fairies weren't
Really?
real. I thought
Oh
fairies
my
were real
God.
the whole time.
Oh,
What?
Okay, I mean, okay, Smurf, you might want to get yourself checked, TBH. But no, but all of them had to relate to what the character archetype was, and they were just like a direct opposite in them. So I found it really boring because of that.
Yeah, I
don't know.
guess. I get what you're saying. Like, the popular guy was embarrassed by his childhood.
Yeah, the tough guys, scared of dogs. The crazy girl actually isn't crazy. Like it's direct opposites. With the only exception being the best girl, with her confession thing. But then again, she was the childhood friend, so I kind of
It's the opposite of the childhood friend.
No, childhood friend. Okay, the opposite is her actually saying it, but her like having feelings for the MC is kind of like every childhood friend. TBH.
Well, yeah, but she said it though.
Yeah, she said it, so
Yeah.
good on her. She did a good job.
Yeah, good job.
One thing I also don't like is a really emotional. Fuck, I can't say words, guys. Just shoot me at now.
Words are hard.
Yeah, the guy has no feelings. The MC has no feelings. He has no feelings about anything. He's so apathetic.
You can't feel pain, man.
I kind of like that though, because while it might not be original for other shows, it's something you don't see in Trigger.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
Okay, I'll give you that.
If you look at Kill
I'll
la
give you
Kill,
that.
Ryuko is like
Full emotions.
she's full emotion all the time,
Full on
and
edge.
then Kiznaiver MC is just not. He's just straight.
It might also be that I know his. At least I remember hearing his VA do other emotionless characters, so it kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, see, that's something
'cause
I don't.
wasn't
I don't
fan of that.
recognize Japanese voice actors unless they're like Daisuke Ono or
I think
Yeah, that's right.
Koyasu.
doesn't he have like the same voice actors like Eren? I think I looked that up, and like it's the same voice actor who does Eren, which is kind of interesting because he's so emotional all the time.
That sounds right. Yuki Kaji. That sounds correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does have that
Because he
but
has
I've
a
also
lot
heard-
of roles this season.
Yeah, he has a lot of roles, but the thing is, he also has roles where he plays like someone who doesn't really, have too much expression. So I kind of noticed that more in relation to the character. I mean, certainly the voice actors range is pretty good, but it just like I'm being really subjective here. I'm not a fan of that.
that's fair.
Other people might be. but I'm not.
That's fair. I think it's kind of hit or miss right now. Like, I think he can be really great, but if they kind of sleep on it, he'll come across as really flat. But I think there's the potential for him to be a good MC and, like, kind of do something about the whole emotionless thing.
I need my character development.
Same.
Not same.
Okay.
I mean, okay, I gave Fairy Tail 10. I do not need character development.
Wow. Fucking... Why do I even know you, man?
Do you?
Yes, I don't. If I didn't know you gave Fairy Tail.
Did you really not know that?
You didn't know
No, I did.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, man.
But
Jesus. I thought you gave it at least like an 8 or something.
it is.
Not a
It
10.
is definitely at least an 8.
Yeah, okay. Becker, what do you think of Kiznaiver?
I like it so far. I think it has potential to be, like, interesting with the whole concept and everything. Like you said, the characters aren't that great, but I'm liking them so far. Hoping Mario Kata, the person who's writing the show, does something with them. Hoping maybe there's some love triangles too, since it's Mario Kata. But
True.
I feel like we're already getting a small love triangle going
ooh,
There probably is.
classic Mario Kata.
Okay.
between Best Girl and the blue-haired leader girl.
I want to make a huge assumption based off the ED. Because the ED focuses on the girls, right? And there's some of them holding flowers.
Mm-hmm.
There is gonna be some fucking NTR in this series. Mark my words. You see that blue girl getting all up in the MC's face? She's gonna reverse rape him one day.
It's pretty
man.
nice.
And the best girl is gonna watch. She's gonna sit there and just see it happen. And then she'll be
I don't
powerless.
know about that. I feel like she would do something about it.
She's gonna be the new Nanami. It's gonna be like a huge upset.
Nanami
Oh my
from
God.
what?
Sakura.
Pet
okay.
girl thing.
Haven't seen it.
Rip.
Don't see it.
It's the worst.
I probably won't. It's not in my genre at all.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Never watch it. I regret it every day.
I really hope Urban doesn't listen to this podcast.
Nah,
He's got mod things
what's
to
the
do.
worst he can do? Ban me?
Well,
God.
maybe.
Okay. So, who hasn't talked about Kiznaiver?
I think we've all gone over it.
Okay.
Yep.
So, let's talk about the potential of the show. Because I've seen only the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the 3rd one yet. Because it aired today, actually. But I think it has, because of its concept and how it's setting up characters in basically what seems to be a world with a lot of possibilities, considering the fact that they're not bound by like societal rules, since this is a separate island or community. There's a lot of potential to see what scenarios they can be in and how far their group dynamic can be pushed in order to achieve certain results. So I think if it produces more interesting scenarios, it'll definitely be a solid show. But if it kind of like sticks to the same idea of like, if it sticks to the same idea of getting to know each other as the core theme, well, it probably will. I kind of want to see more than that. Just that though.
Yeah, I hope the end goal isn't
definitely
like
push the
power of
limits of this.
friendship.
Yeah, with the development part's gonna be kind of interesting because it's been 3 episodes of character introductions at this point, and it's only 1 core.
Yeah, that's
the nervous
an
part.
issue.
So we'll see what happens. Maybe season 2. Maybe it'll be like a split core. We'll see. But
Yeah.
right now it's only
It's all
listed
to
at
trigger.
12. Yeah,
They need to save anime.
they do.
But they saved anime
Also-
with Inferno Cop.
Fuck it. Well, we're moving on. Okay. Next series, Flying Witch. So this is the slice of life of the season. This is kind of a slower paced show, but it's not. It doesn't work against it because that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be really
It's
relaxing.
super
slow
comfy,
paced.
is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, sure that. I'm gonna say my edgy opinion. I'm not a fan of the premise of the show, mostly because it indicates some sort of secret totalitarian rule over the rest of humanity by the
You're
witches.
low-key looking
since they
into
seem
this
to
a
have
little
more
too much, man.
massive powers.
Okay, I haven't seen the show, but I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I mean, I'm just reaching. I mean, they don't actually. I mean, the whole thing is just a cute witch girl in a small town. but the implications are there.
But the implication. She
implication.
can't say no because of the implication.
Oh my god.
It's an Always Sunny reference for those of you who didn't get it, by the way.
Becker, what do you like about it?
I like that it reminds me of Bakuman, if anyone here has seen Bakuman. Only because the main girl, the witch in the show, looks like a character from Bakuman. Like, similar character design. Like, very similar. And what's funny is, Bakuman is also animated by JC Staff, who's animating Flying Witch. It's not by the same character designer, unfortunately, when I looked it up. But I still thought the fact that it's animated by the same studio is interesting. It's a pretty comfy show. I like it. It's nice to watch. It's pleasant. I have, like, no real, like, qualms with the show. Either you kind of like this stuff or you don't.
Okay. What about you, Shocking?
I don't think she's
I haven't
watching
started
I think,
it yet, but I want to check it out.
Only
I've
you and
heard
me,
good things.
Dude, man, who's watching
Okay.
it.
Then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna actually have a negative opinion for the show. Not my really retarded opinion before. Okay, so I noticed in some of the scenes, they kind of held the shot for longer than I expected. Like more, like I understand because it's a slow slice of life series. It's common to hold shots for like maybe 2 or 3.
I noticed
seconds.
that too.
But there was a time where the shot held for like 5 seconds, and I got really bothered by it because I was like, "Are you just kind of extending the frame?"
Do you know if this is an adaptation or is this original? Do you know?
I can't remember.
It's a manga.
Oh, really?
It's an adaptation then. Okay, so then it's definitely a
it might be just padding.
directorial's choice. Yeah, that's what concerns me. I mean, it's not as noticeable just because of the style, but it's definitely a negative if they are trying to like avoid like, you know, costly frames by just holding shots for longer than necessary very often. It can work against the series. You don't have to do that in all, like lots of slice of life series are able to avoid falling into that trap because it seems very easy to do when you're a slice of life series. And I just hope Flying Witch doesn't do that all the time.
Hopefully it flying switches it up.
You flying son of a bitch.
You know, guy. you know, man. I heard that part. I was just like, nice job, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so that's my main concern about this series. I think I like how it doesn't really tell you much about anything relating to the witches. It just kind of like introduce things as they come, which works well since it can keep going. Well, because it's a manga, I guess.
It just keeps running and going. It doesn't stop.
Yeah,
it don't stop coming.
They don't stop coming, man. You're right. Also, I really like the little sister. She's
pretty cute.
She had a great face for when the girl started flying for the first time. Like she was just like, "What is this?" Like it just
warms your heart.
Like no, it made me laugh. It was just like a panning shot of like her going up, and then it switched to the girl, and it was still panning, but it had her face was just like shocked. It just kept going. Oh, that was great. But yeah, I like her because she's definitely providing what I think would be the viewer's interpretation of the world, since she is completely unfamiliar with the witch's lifestyle. So she's the self-insert for the show.
Essentially, yeah.
Which I'm fine with. Yeah,
it's probably it's actually one of my favorite shows of the season, other than like, I don't even know what else am I watching?
I'm watching JoJo. That's probably
JoJo's easily the best show of the season, but not counting sequels, probably Flying Witch.
For me,
it's the one I look forward to the most each week.
I think I'm fine with it now. Before, when I was more stressed for time, I probably wouldn't have given any thought to the series, mostly because its slow pace wouldn't have worked well for me. Since I kind of value my time more, and watching a slow slice of life makes me feel like I'm wasting time when I could just be skipping through it.
I mean, I don't mind slow shows. Like, if you've looked at my favorites, like some of my favorite shows are like pretty slow shows.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It just depends on the
Oh, yeah, of
circumstances,
course.
That's all. I'm just like it's purely like like I this is a very specific case. Just
Right.
for,
No, I totally understand.
But yeah, I think it's probably going to be the same stuff as the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, and I'm totally content with that, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, there's not much to say. It's a slice of life show. You're not expecting some like massive drama where like the mother dies of cancer all of a sudden.
I'd be kind of pissed if they like injected that like late into the show. I'd be like, why you?
They just kill off a character.
You ruined it. You had a good thing going, and you just kind of fucked it all up.
Fell off her broom, fell to her death.
No, dude, what the fuck, man?
Don't jinx it, Smurf. God.
Oh man. Okay. The last major series we're gonna talk about is Attack on Trains, or
Koutetsujou no Kabaneri.
Yes, that. I forgot the actual name for it. I just call it Attack on Trains.
I know you have trouble.
Attack on Trains.
I call it Attack on Zombies, even though they aren't technically zombies. I call it Attack on Zombies because I don't give a shit. But
okay.
Yeah, they're not.
So
they're like feral. It's not really a zombie, but they're kind of zombies. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, so this is produced by the same studio as Attack on Titan.
Not only that, but it has the same director.
Same director.
It has the same
music composer.
Oh, dude, you got a Sawano on this shit?
Gotta have that Sawano.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, also, I'd like to add that it's written by the guy who wrote Code Geass. So...
So it'll have that.
Take that as you will. If you like Code Geass, you might like this show. Maybe not.
Well, maybe. They don't seem very similar so far.
True.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's just like a turn your brain off, watch, see the action, see the intenseness, go fuck yeah.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I found the first episode to be unintentionally hilarious.
Why?
Because it was, I don't know. So we can talk about spoilers, right? We can go to spoilers.
Yeah, for the first 3 episodes. Yeah.
So in the first episode, there's that little kid with her mom, and there's like the zombies attacking and shit, and like the mom's like, grab all your shit, and the little girl's like grabbing all her shit, and then she turns around and her mom's just getting eaten by the zombie, and I just started laughing. I thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever.
What, man? Dude, why?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. It was, like I said, unintentionally hilarious.
I thought the second episode was hilarious with those bad subs.
Oh, the subs were so fucking funny.
Okay, I passed on that. I waited for the official subs.
Nah, you missed Peasant Chan, and you just like not even. They just didn't even try.
You missed out on the memes.
I guess I missed the memes,
dude. It was pretty fucking funny.
Dude, it was like it's 3 IDK. What distance measurement this is?
I know. I was like, how do you not fucking know?
Dude, they didn't even translate some of the Japanese words. They just like left.
They left out like the really like the ones that like the Japanese words that like everyone knows.
Yeah.
And it was like in all caps and everything. I was like, you son of a bitch! This is too great.
Oh my god. But okay, let's actually talk about the actual show. One thing I want to talk about is the art style. I think you've all noticed how unique.
I don't like the shading in the show, honestly. It looks weird. I don't know, it bugs me. But a lot of people seem to like the art style and the animation in the show.
Some of the shading is a little bit awkward sometimes. You'll get like face shots and there's just like shading all on the side of their face. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I like it. I prefer it when series try something different to try and push the standard
progression.
At least because anime is definitely a medium that has its own strengths, and if you conform to like certain styles more, then it's playing it safe, basically. I like it when things try and take a risk with how they're shown. Not with how they're written. I think with writing, you need to have a good fucking writing, but with how you show it, with like how you do cuts and scenes, how you like the arts,
how you do shots and shit.
I think those you should definitely try and find new and exciting ways to present the material.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not one to really pay attention to that stuff, but I don't think this show is doing anything unusual.
No, my unusual thing was just the how the art style looked.
Yeah,
basically.
like for everything else, it's pretty average. Pretty much Attack on Titan. Have you seen Attack on Titan?
It's so Attack on Titan. Like
it's so Attack on Titan.
It's really Attack on Titan.
But I like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
So I watched this. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can sit down every Thursday or whatever and watch this show. That's totally fine by me. But even if it doesn't do anything like out of the ordinary, it doesn't really do anything that bothers me either.
So it's just kind of like average, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch the whole thing, and it's definitely a turn my brain off. Watch it for the action.
I think this one's also one core.
Really?
Yeah. So
one core.
Oh man, that kind.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
I was looking forward to more Attack on Trains.
I don't know how much freedom Wit has with originals yet, because they did Rolling Girls, which is just one core, and then this is one core also.
Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, I want to talk about something I disliked about the series, because, we fucking need that here. We need
We need all your negative.
No, it's 24/7 fucking positivity, bitch.
No.
But go.
Okay.
Please,
no.
Please.
Oh, okay.
Say what you need to say.
Guy, whatever. Okay. Let's see here. There's a lot of things I could actually talk about, but I guess I'm kind of miffed on certain aspects of the show. Just the idea that they're like the hybrids, right? And they're fighting. I mean, how many times have you seen that before? I know I'm hating on cliches a lot, or at least in this impressions thing, but it's just not. I'm just not a big fan of that. The guy.
I actually really like that. I thought that was kind of a cool. That's how they're gonna make the plot go forward. So I think that was kind of a cool mix. It's not really unique or original, but I think it was pretty necessary.
Yeah, I like it too. I think that it'll lend itself to, because I don't just want to watch 12 episodes of people stuck in a train and crying and
that's fair. I understand it has to happen. They have to have some way to fight them, and this is probably at least a decent way of doing that. Again, this is a really subjective thing for me. So.
See, but I'm really curious to find out, because we know how the main character prevented it.
Yeah,
we have no idea how the other girl did. I'm assuming she didn't do the same thing.
Probably not. That guy seemed like it hurt, TBH.
It certainly looked like it hurt.
Didn't he fucking break his neck or something?
It's just a flash wound, don't worry.
How do you... No, because legit, it's just he said, it just stops by not going to your brain. So you fucking crushed your throat to stop it?
Apparently.
Don't you, die from that?
His OP powers.
Not when you're as strong as MC Coon.
Yeah, maybe they have regenerative powers.
Maybe. Oh. Well, no, it's confirmed that he does, because he.
Well, there you go.
He took a bullet, and he was still able to keep going afterwards. So
right.
He's stronger than the average human. Maybe
stronger than the average zombie too.
Smarter than the average bear. I thought that's where you guys were going with that.
I wonder if he could steal picnic baskets.
We'll see.
Do they even have picnic baskets?
Probably.
So what do you guys think of the potential for this series? Think it's solid?
It could be fun.
I don't know if it has that much potential. I think
it has the potential to be fun. That's
I think we've seen what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Sawano drops.
Everybody's looking forward to the Sawano drops.
We need that. I need another fucking scene just like in when the first Sawano drop of Aldo No Zero. I need that.
I need at the end of the first episode.
Yeah. Just oh my god, I was just like yes, this is fucking.
I'm
amazing.
actually the exact opposite. I was falling asleep at the end of the first episode of Aldo No Zero.
No man, but it was so perfect. The drop was perfect. Oh man. Okay, whatever. So let's move on to shows that maybe not everyone's seen because I guess they're not as popular. One that I'm watching is Netoge, which is, and you thought there weren't girls on the internet or in video games. Is
Something
anyone else
like
here
that.
watching that? No one else here is watching
No,
that.
apparently
Ah.
not.
Okay, it's fucking shit.
Well,
I mean,
thanks
oh,
for letting me know,
it's
dude. Now
so
I'm gonna
bad.
I'll watch it, bro.
Here's more negativity.
I mean, no.
Your
no,
negativity is
no.
really bringing me down, man. Just, could you like cool it, man? Just could you please not?
No, but it's like what else did you expect? Like it's a fucking light novel adaptation.
I mean, that's why I'm not watching it. I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, I know what this is going to be. I'm not even going to bother
I mean,
watching it.
The title is really long, so I'm like, yeah, that's too much reading. Fuck that.
I mean,
shit.
I've seen some long titles. Like, my mental choices are constantly interfering.
that was a
with
good
my
series.
romantic
See, there's a
comedy.
reason I haven't seen that show yet. Super fucking long title.
Not a long show, though. It's only like 10 episodes. So watch it.
Yeah, it was a fun parody show. I liked it. Anyways, so Netoge, the only things it has going for it is one, the character designs, because well-known lewd artist did
Ooh.
them.
Could you say the name?
Define lewd.
No,
for
because
research
I am
purposes,
not
of
that.
course.
I am not that type of person.
Oh, you son of a
I do not read doujins, guys.
That is a
Let me say that
bold-faced
now.
lie.
Man,
That is
you,
not a lie.
you totally read doujins. Come on.
I do not. I am pure-hearted, guys.
Okay.
I'm 100% pure.
Maybe a black heart. Pure black heart.
That's racist.
So it's. I mean, you don't expect much going into it, honestly. Like, it's maybe has one or two funny moments, but it's pretty fucking like LN standard shit. And the main girl, I don't even know. She's like kind of a yandere.
So there like
but at
actually
the
are
same
girls on
time,
the internet?
she's-
Like,
Yeah, surprisingly enough. I mean, we have one right now.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, kind of.
love you for oh.
I
don't
mean,
know-
I could be
I'm not sure I want to
wrong.
know what you mean by kind of.
I didn't know what I meant either. I'm trying to be super edgy to match Dude Man over here.
Ooh.
Wow, thanks for describing me with edgy.
It's a good thing though. Like being an edgelord is pretty
Fucking
good.
hell.
Better than being
worked-
like a self-insert
It worked
MC.
It worked pretty well for Kirito. Like, let's be honest here.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dude, man can be best
I feel fucking
edgelord, though.
terrible to be called an edgelord. Anyways, so yeah, don't. Well, I mean, if you want to watch it, go ahead. Like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Are you though?
It's your.
He might just kick down your door.
I don't care. No,
No!
Don't you dare
I read
fucking
the
watch
manga.
that.
I read the manga. I haven't dropped it either, so keep that in mind. Even though I say it's bad, I'm still watching it. It's like my guilty
The cycle
pleasure. I'll just
continues.
watch it just for literally the boobs.
Dude, just boobs? Dude. Well, now I'm gonna certainly read it.
Yeah, there's a girl who wears she literally has two cloth drapes over her boobs, and that's it. She's not even wearing.
She's not
a
wearing
bra.
underwear?
No, she's
That's what a
not.
bra is, Becker.
I meant
Underwear.
like you know. I meant like down there, you know, like
Oh, right, okay.
I think you meant
yeah.
just literally that's all she's wearing, nothing else. Like, wow.
That'd be
Yeah,
good. It'd be awkward.
she's not.
She's
wearing
feeling a
much.
lot of drafts.
It
Jeez.
doesn't leave much to the imagination, so you basically know everything. Anyways, let's talk about another series. Stray Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
I'm not watching this.
Same.
But
I'm not
some
watching
guys
it
do.
either.
Okay, who am I the only one watching?
Oh
it?
shit.
I started the first episode and then kind of lost interest. I mean, I'm gonna probably go back to it, but I was watching it and then kind of forgot I was watching it.
Okay,
Oh.
so I guess I can just talk a little bit about it. The best way I can describe this show, and this comparison works really well because it's also made by Bones. It's Kekai Sensen with a comprehensible plot.
Whoa,
Crazy.
man.
Because Kekai Sensen is kind of like the detective people or whatever, and they'll have cool powers, but there's no actual plot to carry this show at all. It's just a bunch of nonsense. This show actually has a plot, although, and this is like a small spoiler for episode 1. Kind of upset. It's called Bungo Stray Dogs. The main character is a cat. I don't.
Maybe that was intentional.
Maybe. I don't know. But I like where it's going. It's got some fun characters. Has some moments that you don't see coming.
Like everyone dies, or like...
Well, stuff happens.
Everyone
Maybe
lives.
people die.
Everyone gets
Maybe
raped?
people don't die. Maybe
Do
people just
die
get
when they're
attacked.
killed, though?
I'll let you know when I find out.
But to be determined. If they're not edgy enough, then I don't know if I can watch it. I need full edgelords.
They're not really edgy. Well, there's the one guy who keeps trying to kill himself.
That's pretty
That's
edgy.
pretty fucking edgy, dude.
It's like extremely edgy. I'm sold.
Okay. I read this on our anime. Isn't he based off of Dazai?
He is Dazai. That's his character name too.
Okay. So Dazai is literally one of the edgiest Japanese novelists ever created.
Yeah, they're all based off of real life
shit.
authors.
But his books are actually good. I recommend people read the English translations of them because they're actually really good Japanese classic literature. They go into interesting themes. I've read them. I like them. So yeah. Sorry for being cultured, guys.
That's okay.
It's not
Make up
okay.
for the rest of us.
Fucking normie.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a whole lot else to say about Stray Dogs right now.
Okay, then let's move on to the edgiest show of the season.
Big Edger.
Woo! Big Order!
Main Order. So
Oh my god, it's fucking great.
Big Order is like, it's pretty edgy. The main character's name is AG. Like,
They
if that
know
didn't
what's
tell
up.
you enough. And it's basically like, so like the synopsis of like the beginning of the episode, it's like there are people, these things come down and they just start granting people wishes. The main character's just like, yeah, I just want everyone to die. So he just wishes for the end of the world.
And I'm just
straight
like,
up.
same TBH. I'm like, yeah.
And it's like, this is really freaking edgy. And they all have like stand-up powers. Like they actually have like stands, and it's just crazy.
They have stands, which is like it appears, but it doesn't actually like physically attack. It just does one act. It just uses its ability, and that's it.
The main character has like a super overpowered version of Gies.
Yeah, it's so fucking retarded. Oh my god.
And it's by the best studio of all time, Ass Read, so who's made such great winners, such as Miria Nikki, which some people actually think is a winner, so that's fine, but no.
If you like Mirai Nikki, or if you like to laugh at Mirai Nikki,
You'll like this show unironically, or maybe ironically.
I find it really fun to just laugh at the show.
Yeah, I just laugh at.
I watch it for the OST, which is like surprisingly really nice.
Oh yeah,
it's like really jazzy
it's so,
and like at times
it's
disco-y.
okay.
It's really cool, actually.
Doesn't fit at all.
I really like it. It's like club jazz, which is awesome because you don't hear much of that in Nipponese OST.
And then there's that disco like insert song that plays at like the climax of every episode and stuff. Oh, it's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
When I first started, I was like, "Oh shit, is that like a disco track? Holy shit!"
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It comes out of nowhere.
It really comes out of nowhere, and I kind of like it for that.
And the ED is super creepy.
It is super creepy.
Yeah,
That's what I didn't even finish it. I was like, "This is too creepy for me, bro."
Too spooky.
It was too spooky.
Oh god. Oh yeah. So I want to mention another thing about Big Order. A couple people seem to think that the pink-haired girl is a yandere. I'm going to set this record straight. She is not. She isn't. Why would you think she's a yandere? She has no dare.
I like her eyes. Her eyes look cool.
Yeah, her eyes are nice, but that's because
I like her big sword.
I like her.
I like swords, guys. So
I like the flower in her hair.
yeah, it's nice. Doesn't she have two flowers?
Maybe.
Too focused on the sword, huh?
Eh.
Yeah, it's the sword. Yeah. God lures my eyes away, TBH. Anyways, so yeah, she's not a yandere. Don't call her one.
She's a yandere.
I mean, you have to remember she's also being forced against her own will to be alongside the
Sounds
MC,
pretty forced, TBH.
Yeah, it is. I mean that's how edgy.
I think they have an
he is.
interesting. They have an interesting like dynamic where they're like together, but she
But one wants to
also
murder the other.
despises him.
Yeah,
Man,
wants
they're
to
gonna
kill
end
him,
up
but
with each other. I just know it.
Yeah, she's gonna get over it. She's gonna get over it and realize it's like, oh, you're not
so
Edge
bad.
Lord-
I'm gonna suck your dick.
Edgelord
wow.
isn't as bad as I thought he'd be. Well, she already grabbed his balls.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh my god, that must have hurt. How was she allowed to do that?
I don't know.
Dude.
Maybe the pleasure overwhelms it. I don't know.
Daisy finds a way.
Who?
I thought that was the pink girl. Are we talking about two different girls? Oh my god.
I don't remember her name, to be honest.
Oh, we're talking about the pink haired girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Daisy.
Pink-haired girl. Oh, okay.
Oh. No,
Daisy.
No.
Daisy's another
No.
girl. Daisy's the fairy.
Oh. Why does the fairy have pink hair? Or am I thinking of a different girl?
Yeah, the fairy has pink hair.
The
but
fairy has really pink hair.
Okay.
This girl
yeah,
has like
super pink.
dark pink hair.
Oh, you guys are talking about the one that looks like Yeah. Okay. When I first saw it, I was like, that's Yuno Gasai. Holy shit.
Yeah. We'll see where it goes. I think honestly it's a series you want to watch just to laugh at or see. Don't take it seriously. If you take it seriously and you like it, I'm actually
don't say
concerned
anything
for you.
about it. Don't offend everybody that likes the show.
No, I'm actually concerned for those people.
I feel like
They
you
need to
just
get
offended
better.
those
They need
people.
I don't fucking care. We need less casuals in this world, please.
Onnanoko is a pretty casual show, TBH. Just wanted to put that out there, buddy.
Okay, we're moving on. Another series, Swagmoto.
Swagmoto.
Yeah, okay. So I have one issue with it. When they say he's cool, but then I
Cooler.
look at his actions.
Coolest.
The biggest cool. The greatest cool.
I see his actions. I'm like, man, that's not cool. That's embarrassing.
So, I think Becker is the only one not watching this.
Not watching it.
Okay. Shocking you're watching it,
I am.
I assume.
Yeah.
I feel like the odd man out. I really don't care for this show at all.
Wait, I don't either. I was gonna be.
I never
edgy.
said I cared for it either.
I was gonna be
Oh.
super edgy and say I was kind of mad about it.
Nice job. See, the problem is if it was short, I would be fine with it. I think it works well as a short. Like if it just had him being like cool in like 3-minute intervals, perfect, fine, sign me up. I can spare 3 minutes to see him be cool. But
Yeah.
to do a full length episode where it's cut into 2 separate arcs within each episode, so you already have that issue, and it's not like other series where you like High School Lives or Daily High School Lives of I can't even say this title.
The Daily Lives
you
of
guys
High
know
School
what
Boys?
I mean, right? Yes.
Where
it has,
Bros.
Yeah, Nichi Bros,
Got
where
it.
it has separate like multiple short arcs
Yeah.
within one episode. This is just 2. It's just straight 2.
Yeah.
And I don't think that works well.
My problem with the show is that he's supposed to be like the biggest badass of all time. But he's not a badass. He's just really lucky. Like, the first
Yeah.
episode, the guy went to use like the water fountain and it sprayed all over him. And then he was like, I know, I'll trick Sakamoto into drinking from this water fountain. So we get covered in water and look like a fool. So then Sakamoto goes to use it. It doesn't spray the same way at all. Instead of spraying in his face, it sprays straight up and lands on him. And it's like, that's just luck. He has nothing to do with that.
Maybe his swag compelled it.
I think that's like the joke, which is like, I mean, I get the joke, and I think it's pretty funny in some instances, but if you're not fully invested in the joke, like, that's going to be the only joke for the whole series. So if you're not
Yeah.
invested in that one joke, it's going to be a huge miss.
Pretty much.
And it got
I
kind
had
of old
another-
in the first episode, so I don't know how
I
they're
had
going to do it for more.
Another problem I had in the first episode was when he was about to fall in the river, and some piece of driftwood just happened to come out of nowhere and land underneath him. And it was like, this guy's just lucky. He's not a badass. The second episode fixed some of my concerns, but not really. Like, I thought the second episode was a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah. It's still kind of I think I might end up dropping it by episode 4 if it doesn't catch my interest again, because I'm kind of like, especially like with the second episode, I kind of like knew what was going to happen, Like, it was kind of obvious what cool action he was gonna do. So,
I mean, it works for me because it comes out for me. It comes out Friday nights. I'm usually hanging out with friends Friday nights, so we stop hanging out late at night. It's really good. I use it to sleep.
oh, that's actually a good job. Yeah, that's a good thing.
But it's a comedy. It's not supposed to put me to sleep.
Yes.
But it does.
Hey,
we'll
Smurf finds
see
a
where
way.
it does. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Another series I want to talk about before we finish up is Kuma Miko, Bear and Lolly, the anime.
That sounds gross.
Now, I gotta ask. There's one thing that'll make me watch the show. Does the bear kill things?
No.
I'm not watching.
Okay.
I mean, were you
'Cause I was
really
like,
expecting
I want,
from its
like-
mouth picture for it to kill things? Like,
Well, I mean,
Like,
the
really,
bear
though?
in Phantom World attacks things.
I mean, I guess, but like,
That's
Did
what
you-
I wanted.
It's supposed to be a comfy slice of life,
Well,
so...
okay.
Flying Witch is
Killing
already
is
doing
kinda
that
like-
shit. Kuma Miko needs to get the fuck out.
Go to Summer.
I think there's enough room for 2
No.
comfy slice of life, TBH.
We only need one.
So 2 things about it. One is that every episode I've noticed has one moment in it that's insanely hilarious. I think on our anime it was like the top post for like a day or two, where it was like a girl, a elementary school girl or a preschool or something, and she was like, the guy talked about a lewd story, and she was like, she just stood up and said sexual harassment in like a really like crazy English voice. I was just like, oh my fucking god, this is great. And then she slapped away his hand. It was like, don't touch me. Oh my god, that alone actually made me want to watch the series. And then the second episode, it had a DJ bear. And I was just like, what is this shit? This is hilarious.
See, no, the bear kills things if he's killing it on the
He's killing it on the dance floor with those sick
things.
beats.
I don't know what did DJs do. I'm white, so I don't know these things.
Yo, they just
They rip on that
they
turntable,
scratch those
man.
records, man. They just do that.
They drop the
They
bass,
do that
Dude,
thing.
right?
Yeah, they wear the headphones on one ear
One
and
ear?
have the other ear open so they can hear the crowd go wild.
When they drop the bass.
Yeah.
They probably have a MacBook open.
Dude, he actually did it though. It was great. I actually laughed like so much at that scene. But if it keeps that up, like having like one really solid moment per episode, I think it's a solid watch. If you aren't watching it already, at least try the first episode and see. I think if you don't like it, then that's fine.
No, it's not okay.
But I think it's wow.
No,
Thanks for like
you have
going
to
against
like,
my opinion.
You have to like every show you watch. That's a rule.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Okay.
Maybe no one
I didn't
informed
know
you.
that,
This
man.
rule went into effect like 15 minutes ago.
Oh,
I don't think anyone. Did no one tell you?
man, I guess I'll get some slow TBH.
Yeah,
Get
you-
fast. You gotta go fast, buddy.
Gotta go fast. Okay. Any other shows you guys want to talk about?
Not really. There's a show by PA Works.
It's a mech show, which
They're
they've
doing
never done before.
Kuromukuro, which is samurai somehow makes it into the future or the present. day.
Also pilots a mech.
like kind of future. He pilots a mech. The mech is also a samurai.
It has a katana. It's really
It
fucking
has
cool.
2
Wow.
katanas.
It's
Oh, 2.
dude, of course.
It's pretty badass.
It's actually a fun
Um,
show. I'm enjoying it a lot.
It made me realize that I really like when someone from the past interacts with a modern society. They did that a
yeah, I'm
little.
a fan
They
of
did
that
that a
too.
little bit in Gate,
Yeah, I was
and I
really
really
like
liked it there, and I really like it
fanboying over
here.
that. Okay, I might pick it up then if it's
The mech
interesting.
CG isn't too bad either, and it's PA Works, so it has like really nice looking background art.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd recommend that show. I like it a lot.
I'm
It's my
kind of
top 5
surprised
so far.
it has such like a. It has like a below a set rating of 7 on Now, which I'm kind of surprised.
That's because Netflix has it. Like no one's seen it.
I Well, that's why it has like so few members, but I don't understand like the low score, at least.
Probably because it's not edgy enough, TBH.
I guess not. It's pretty enjoyable. I don't know.
Gotta be an edgy.
Got some cute girls too.
It does have cute girls.
Oh, perfect. That's the only other thing I need. Cute girls. Cute girls make an anime perfect. Yeah. Okay. Any other series you guys want to talk about?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, spring 2016, guys. Good so far. Bad so far. Probably seen better. Probably seen. Never seen
spring a lot
good.
so far.
Spring is
Got
pretty
a lot
great.
of shows I like.
Feels like every other season, TBH, but that's just me.
I guess. Well, how would you compare it with last year? So spring 2015.
So spring 2015. What the hell was in spring 2015?
I missed.
It was the year or the season of sequels.
It had like Shokugeki. It had Hibike.
Actually. Spring wasn't.
It also
too
had
bad.
a bunch of sequels.
I watched
It had,
like nothing in spring. My anime this season was Punchline. If that means anything to anybody out there.
Oh my god.
But I think it's better. I think this season's better. We've got JoJo, so it's obviously better. We've got Boku no Hero Academia. It's good it's a really good season for action. If you're an action fan, this is a good season.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, it's a good season for action. I'm hyped for the next JoJo episode, man. Oh,
it's gonna be
wait.
great.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be hot.
Yo, fucking okay. Why did he say great?
He has such a limited vocabulary. What the fuck? All he says is great.
That's his catchphrase.
No. Every single time he needs an adjective to say something.
You know, Josuke, there's more than one adjective than fucking great. Jesus. What are you, Tony the Tiger? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Now someone draw Tony the Tiger with a stand. Someone do that.
You have him doing the Jonathan pose. With the hand over his face. Oh my god.
The one that John Cena stole.
Dude, maybe John Cena's a big JoJo fan. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be. It makes sense then. His stand would make him invisible. Hence the you can't see.
Dude, that's... Oh my gosh.
That's his pose to activate it.
I feel like I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. I can't come up with a stand that makes the user invisible. I feel like I'm failing everybody.
That actually sounds like something pretty common, honestly. But
Rocky doesn't do common.
Yeah,
he does bizarre.
So we should actually probably wrap up.
Yeah, we should.
My bad, guys.
We're over an hour already.
JoJo.
Yeah, and half the time's probably been memeing. So like,
okay, for the 20 people who are still with us,
what an exact
thanks for watching. I appreciate you.
I have more than 20. I predict at least 21.
At least 21.
At least 21.
Okay, that's nice. So yeah, tell us what you think of spring 2016. Any shows that you really like, dislike? Maybe you really hate one of our opinions.
Maybe you really hate one of us.
Maybe you'd like to know where my profile picture is from. I'll let you know if you want to. Know, I'll let you know. But you gotta PM me because I can't talk about loot stuff on our anime.
Oh my god, Becker, why'd you have to draw attention to that?
I had a feeling at least one person was curious.
Nah.
Maybe a little bi-curious?
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't have anything else to go with that.
Okay. No. We're finishing up before this goes anywhere that would get us banned, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the season. I think we are. Because, we like anime. Shockingly enough.
So,
yeah. Nice.
Hey,
that was pretty fucking forced.
We're fucking done.
That was so forced.
We're fucking done. Bye.
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 Bisexual.